I remember that.
It looks like it's going to be starting, and we're going to be starting up this first 10. It's going to be crazy.
That's what you think.
Alright, so about as neutral of a stage as possible.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Nice.
Like I said, I think that this is probably... I mean, Nightmare is, like, awful to get in on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not really going to be so much of a problem with Ivy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to think about the fact that, like, Nightmare is the person who tries to get in this matchup, and I'm going to ask a question that I haven't asked possibly ever, but what are Nightmare's get-in options even like?
I mean, he has, like, 2-2A.
Yeah.
AGA, I think, can be good for that, potentially. Especially because it's plus now. But it's not really going to matter if he just gets grabbed.
Yep. I was wondering which one of us was going to talk about it first. I appreciate the fact that Jordan is going out of his way to throw out the grabs as soon as possible just to see what it's going to be like for this set. To see if Steller can actually break it. It is PARSEC, and they're both relatively close to the servers, so hopefully the connection is good enough to where he can get used to trying to break these grabs.
Yeah, if anything, Steller's actually closer, so...
Yeah. Steller from the Philly area.
Just less than 2-2A rip.
Probably going to see 2-2A a lot more often because there isn't really a punish that he has to worry about.
Right, not on block.
Yeah. Grimstrike cancels going on.
Yeah, Steller has this like weird, wonky sort of movement, and it's very scary when he just kind of runs up in your face. Probably just because he grabs so much.
Yeah, he grabs so much. I feel like a lot of Nightmare players grab a lot.
Yeah, but
understandably
grabs
so.
More than them.
Yeah, he does. Who can say? Maybe he's actually attempting to AGA a lot more often. But it does produce situations like the one that we just saw.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Alright, empty jump.
Hop into mid.
Stagger.
Definitely a matchup that Incendiate is relatively familiar with, even when it comes to understanding a Nightmare player that's really weird. Okay, well, and there you have it.
Bye.
So, we now understand what this first 10 is going to be about, until Steller decides to come up with a way to beat it.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of,
I mean, until you can...
Yeah, deal with CS.
Yeah, if you can't, then there's no reason for Incendiate to change it up.
Yeah.
It looks like he's not even attempting to try to break it, he's just trying to duck it instead. I can understand that. You definitely get a pretty heavy punish for, as Nightmare for a wall rising.
Yeah, I think that ducking it is actually a pretty good way of dealing with it, because her mids are nowhere near as scary as her grabs. Unless she's like full crouch 1B'ing you.
Yeah, that's about it.
You can't react to that, but...
Alright, I appreciate Steller trying to lame it out so that he doesn't have to worry about reverse ring out situations. Watch out! What? No!
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, god damn!
Oh, he's in though.
No, he's not.
No, I'm sorry, I lied.
Ugh.
It was a ruse.
It was a ruse. That's a real shame. It really seemed like Steller knew that he shouldn't go in over there, and then he was too tempted to try and get that one last hit.
God, here's another CS. Surprise. What a shock that Incendiate is using.
But he used a different grab that time.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, I guess. I'm not sure what that was supposed to be. The rest of the combo, I suppose. Wow, nice movement. Oh boy.
Oh geez. He was kind of next to him, but...
Yep. What?
Oh, well.
Don't you dare let it happen again. Don't. No, don't be punishable. Oh, soul attack.
That's a force block.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can shy it, but yeah, you can't like move or press the button there. No punish at all. That's a huge whiff too. Ooh. Again, no punish, but
yeah,
that was weird. And down. And I was gonna say, Incendiate's got no meter, but Steller's loaded up with 2 bars, and Nightmare Soul Charge completely changes the pace of the match, unless
he's not out.
Nightmare, yeah, he's not out.
Oh my god. Oh, Steller, no.
Classic.
You would think at this point, just by happenstance, it would have occurred. I wonder if there's a chance that he's used to the idea of, like, trying to Grimstride under it. Maybe he's being, like, a little bit ambitious as to how he's trying to deal with it, and it's just not panning out the way you'd hope.
Yeah.
And it also is important to note that, unfortunately, this was not the intended set at the beginning of the day, and so Steller got about 1 hour's notice of playing this match, and I really do appreciate him filling in. So, you know, I don't want to be too hard on him with regards to matchup stuff, because he didn't get the time to prepare as we normally have for the people who are involved in these sets.
Right. Yeah, big ups to him for literally just coming in at the 11th hour.
I really appreciate it. You saved the stream.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow.
Nice duck. Yeah, but he really just didn't capitalize.
I don't think that he was actually expecting to duck it right there. He just wanted to duck into, what is that, wall rising kick?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Alright, trying to make it a super slow match.
Yeah, he's trying to zone him out, but Steller has a life lead. He doesn't need to get in right now. Ooh, just lets the string rip.
This is really the only, like, major mistake, other than not breaking grabs, the only major mistake I'm seeing from Steller is, like, every once in a while he's putting himself into a situation where he's, like, mad unsafe. Okay, here we go. So don't get too
See, that's what I'm talking
fancy.
about, like, movement into the grab.
Yeah.
Alright, just trying to close it out. Oh, but that's the step go.
He got him, no. Yeah, he got Steller being a little bit too antsy. Steller still has plenty of time to figure out what he's doing, but it seems like he's trying to slow down the match as much as possible. So forget the get-in options. He doesn't even want to get in against Ivy all that much because of those grabs.
Yeah.
Okay, he's getting to at least use Terror Charge a little bit more often.
He's really just getting in there and kind of just trying to shut Incendiate down with these small pokes, but it's just hard to keep up on the damage more in that regard. You need to do big things with Nightmare, like this!
Yeah, exactly like this. You also got a spin bar.
Yeah.
Whenever I imagine a Nightmare player, if I ever became a Nightmare player, would play, it would be just like, okay, well I have bars, so I should probably use it, and like that's all I think about. Because that's not that much different than how I played Astaroth when I was playing Astaroth. Just 3B right after wall rising. Gee whiz.
You duck.
Yep. Okay, don't get too antsy though, Steller. This is like the only way that you're gonna lose. That happens.
Just goes right for the mix-up, yeah. Impressive.
But like, even still, I wouldn't necessarily go in.
Well, he is up around, but I think at the very least he needs to spend his meter this round, because he's just gonna get it back anyway.
I also wouldn't mind the idea. See, like, all this wall rising A stuff, I really don't know about it.
Is he out? I think he's out.
What?
I think he's out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Warp.
Yeah, you see now, that's a whole bar that's completely gone to waste.
Yeah, I don't really know what he could have done to eliminate it other than not getting hit that one time. Yeah, come to think of it, have we seen him use Soul Charge at all?
Yes, we have.
Okay. I guess I'm just forgetting it. Don't.
Now
okay,
watch.
Good. Funny,
Right,
I wouldn't expect out of these two characters Ivy. Oh, is that?
Right
no, it's not.
Plus 10 on block, but he's just gonna Soul Charge out of the pressure.
No.
Almost got a lethal hit there.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, look at this damage, and he's just gonna mash out the 66k. Incendiate wants this ring positioning.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's gonna Soul Charge again. He's gonna try and just...
But at this point, Steller can just let it drown out. Oh!
Yeah, I mean...
No, Steller!
Still got the Terror Charge, but he just needs to not get clipped by these, like, random strings in neutral. Alright.
It's kind of funny how, like, the grab setups, when Ivy is in close, have been 100% successful, and the grabs that I know for sure I would have never broken, which are the ones that beat out, like, dash ups, have been 100% unsuccessful.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be Terror Charge. Which
Alright,
means a lot of meter and a lot of damage. Yeah.
Getting a little bit of a warm-up. Okay, we're canceling in the stands. We're feeling each other out. Yeah, we're just backing up. We don't want to deal with the stage positioning, and that's going to be around.
Yeah.
Alright, I like this. He's figured out a certain rhythm to allow his slowing down kind of tactic to be a little bit more effective. And he's hit Jordan with enough big hits to where he's actually potentially worried about stuff now, so that he can get these grabs, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, he's
already
getting him to freeze up a bit here. Yeah, and that's, again, plus 14 on block. You really can't press anything there. Oh!
Oh, man, Season 1?
Yeah.
Jeez. What a terrifying thing. Oh, boy.
That's lethal hit. I mean, you want to talk about Season 1, that's what that lethal hit is.
Yeah. Alright, ends up
Alright,
spending
this
the
is
bar.
gonna be-
I imagine Stellar's gonna try to spend a bar of his right back.
Well, yeah, but this Oki right here, he's gonna have to guess right first. Not gonna command grab. Nice, there it is.
Ooh, trying to end it. He tried to end it the exact same way that he ended the previous game. Jump kick into 2K, yeah. Trying to do that same shuffle from SC5.
He's just counter hitting with the 6 AA
Yeah.
or 6 AA rather.
Yeah, trying to utilize some sort of like positioning over Incendiate's movement.
Don't get lethal it. Yeah, he's got him right at like that ideal range. Oh, but he just runs up into the launcher.
He's got double bar now, double bubble. Oh boy!
Just catches him ducking. That's not enough to kill though.
It was gonna happen at some point.
Oh my
Yo,
god!
that
why
actually
whiff?
tech crouch was like that tech crouch was
What?
under it too. This is unfair.
Are you
Okay,
just
there
gonna
we
soul charge
go.
out of it? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he ended up beating a grab. Okay, there we go. And see, that's totally fine for Nightmare. Spending an
Yeah,
entire
but
bar just to get that little tiny bit, like, absolutely.
If he loses this round, he's gonna get it back anyways. And look at what he gains from that.
Yeah.
He's already got a quarter of it built back.
Okay, that was gonna happen at some point. Alright, it's trying to sidestep again. Ooh, we're not stepping those on
speaking of
reaction.
not-
Oh no!
Oh my goodness, there's lots of crazy things happening here. Alright, trade.
Okay, so
Alright,
that's
he's
gonna
gonna get
end
his
up
bar
the.
broken.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yes. He's gonna
So-
get his bar back.
Double bar for both players. No real guard damage to speak of. We haven't seen the Nightmare guard damage game because Incendiate hasn't really been blocking all that much. Oh boy.
And again with that lethal, he's really getting a lot of mileage out of it.
Yeah. Here we go, okay. These two characters are probably like the only two characters I can think of that reliably get pressure after their soul charge activation gets blocked.
Right. And go into that grab.
Still hasn't used that.
Again, these grabs.
Is that it? No, it's not.
Steller likes to grab. Counter hit.
Okay.
That's the Oki. Yeah, it's just gonna soul charge out of it.
Damn.
Ooh, into the GI. He's got terror charge and
Yeah, I
soul
would
charge
spend a
on
bar.
deck. Yeah,
Yes.
he's just gonna spin it right now.
Aggressive soul charge. I
Plus
love
8.
this.
Oh my god, the A whiffed, but he didn't follow up properly.
Oh boy, I forgot that
they're
he still
both in
had soul
soul
charge.
charge.
Oh no,
he
that was so
closed it out with a
close.
60 AA.
Sheesh
Nice start
Louise.
to hold. Nice
Yeah.
composure from Incendiate there.
Yeah, that was a very tricky situation. I
Yeah.
feel like, again, as I always tend to talk about with regards to Astaroths and Nightmares, I feel like using meter more frivolously and more aggressively is
I don't even think
one of the
it's
ways to go.
I don't even think it's those two characters. I think with a pretty significant chunk of the cast, aggressive soul charge is incredible. What is happening?
I don't know. Shoutouts to Partisan IMCF zoning.
Yeah.
I will never forget it.
Alright. Yes, he's going for the Oki there every time. I like that a lot. The kill.
Oh, Link, something's going on in Twitch chat at the moment. Can you help me out with that?
Yeah.
Alright, then going into, yeah, the 214B. That's not going to pan out. Okay, we've got a lot more mid-pressure going on. And it feels like, overall, Incendiate just feels comfortable once Nightmare is in to potentially either break the grab or just wait for Steller to do something that's going to, like, some sort of a transition that's going to be unsafe.
Right. Like that. Oh, but he doesn't
Oh,
punish
no!
it.
Alright, Steller could have won twice already. Oh boy. Don't get oh, very scary.
Yeah.
Terrifying stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to the composure game, I feel like Incendiate definitely has it over Steller at the moment.
See if it lasts though. First to 10. I mean,
Yep.
you've got a lot of time to just like stop and think and get yourself together, I guess.
Yeah, it's totally, you know, something that I always tend to tell people, like, what I was doing, and I'm sure you've seen, is that if I lose a game, even if I'm not necessarily thinking about anything, like, in a tournament set, I always take a moment to digest what has just happened and try to figure out what's going to happen, like, in my own head before I go right back into it. Because that came from, like, the fact that, like, for the first few years where I was playing this game competitively, I would just lose 2 games, like, so quickly, and I would think, and then like 10 minutes later, I would think, oh, why didn't I try this? You know, why didn't I think about this? And it just bothered me so much to where I go out of my way just to like hold things down a bit. I automatically hit rematch if I won because I think it's rude for the winner to, oh hey Link, I have something that you actually need to worry about in Twitch chat.
Well, I mean, but he wants you to become famous. I don't see a problem.
I guess that's true. Those have been happening so much more often lately. Not a fan.
Alright, but here we, this isn't gonna kill, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's got really strong Oki here.
Okay. Ended up just running at him. Nice, and that's gonna be the round.
Yeah.
He decided to take the bet. Incendiate decided just to take a bet on winning the game. Had he been right about that low, I'm pretty sure it would have done enough damage to kill. Or at least put him in a fantastic situation.
And Incendiate has a significant meter lead here, but it doesn't take much for Nightmare to get a bar.
He basically needs less than one combo at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, he's just going to spend it right here, which makes sense because he's going to get it back.
Yeah, I'm always a big fan of using meter when your opponent doesn't have any to go back.
Right.
Yeah, see, he's getting like overly antsy. I don't necessarily like these stance transitions. They're not really all that safe. Okay. Ooh, okay.
Just walks up into the 3B, trying to get him scared of the grab, but
a little bit ornery there. I don't really know.
Ended up costing him the game.
It was a pretty I guess he felt like he had to take a big bet in order to figure it out at that game because he was already so far behind. And had he been right about the 3B, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten the ring out for the win. But yeah, I don't. A bit ambitious, as I like to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was certainly ambitious.
Yeah.
Zing for me, center. Bet you've never seen Ivy do CS.
Yeah, it's not very often that we get to see a move like that. It's very similar. It's very akin to Nightmare's drill. Why did they make that thing
weird movement
track more often?
Yeah.
Like why was that a thing? I don't get it.
Nice punish.
Ooh. Ah, yeah, he climbed up a little bit too much. That's gonna be a ring out.
Right.
Yeah, I just feel like Steller is now. So when they're far range, it really seems like Steller sometimes overextends way too much to the point where Incendiate just feels comfortable, like, just waiting for him to screw up, right? And then when they're in close, Steller tends to, like, clam up. He goes he goes to the extreme opposite side. And that's not great either.
Just runs up. He's got him so scared of the CS that he's just running up into full crouch 1B.
Yeah, I guess this is just what happens when you can't break the grabs. It's kind of unfortunate. I mean, PARSEC is a little bit better than traditional online for the most part, but even offline, that can be a relatively difficult command grab to break, even to erring on the side of a certain level of randomness. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So I feel like if I was Steller in those kinds of situations, I feel like it's totally comfortable just taking a bet of just like, okay, I did like a 1K on hit into a 1K on hit, and he still tried to just go up and do like a grab that's still relatively slow. So what if I just keep doing it?
Ooh,
and also, what if I
trap.
don't know about these unblockables?
That's a back turn grab. And
Yeah,
dead.
that's it.
If I were Steller, I would take a second, maybe change the stage.
Yeah. It can't get
I
worse.
can go right back into it. Well, I think this is potentially good for him.
But what would be like a bad stage for Nightmare in this matchup?
I don't know. I feel like both of these characters are probably fine on any stage.
Yeah, but I feel like I think Nightmare with more walls would be better for him. I feel like depending on the kind of style that he wants to play, he would want something smaller than this too. I guess he wouldn't necessarily want that castle stage. Oh boy.
Ooh,
and it's also just the fact that, again, like, it seems like for the most part, Steller isn't getting any ring-outs. It's Incendiate that's getting them, and he's getting him through proper stage positioning, like shades of Zaselmo. So, like, I don't know. I feel like you could get some. You could find a bigger extreme with regards to a stage that could help you out.
Yeah, and also just there's just the factor of just getting off the stage you lost on. Personally, that helps me a lot.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah.
Oh, all right, not the biggest punish, but there's gonna be a big old chunk of damage. He goes for the Oki. Can't roll out of that.
Ooh,
nice sidestep at the 11th hour.
Yeah, I really don't like these 3Bs. They're a little bit too much. Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whiff,
Okay,
and he just
good.
runs into the mix-up. Makes sense.
Doesn't get his whiff punish, unfortunately. Oh man, imagine if the drill happened again. Just crouching to feint that that one low poke. Oh my god! Sprinting at him. Oh, he tried. He tried so hard to get that two-way punish, but it wasn't to be. It's got a bar. We'll see if he decides to use it.
Alright, just stepping around each other.
Okay, so yeah, I like that more than the 3B at the very least. Oh no!
Oh,
see, I don't know, man. I feel like
I
feel like changing the stage is the way to go. Did I miss one, or is it 6-1 now?
I think it's 6-1.
Okay, hopefully it's 6-1.
Because I'm pretty sure Jordan got 2.
Jordan has 4 in a row at the moment.
Yeah, I think he got 2 before Steller got 1. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was at 1.2 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of...
on to the side step.
Yeah, he may... You know, again, there is a good chance that Steller wasn't even necessarily warmed up in this situation.
Right. No punish. Just counter hit. Just... Oh my god.
Oh, season 1.
Yeah.
Oh god. It always scares... Like, I inadvertently gasp every time I see somebody get hit by that. Because,
he's not quite out.
The first NEC for SE6 will still... will always course through my veins. Yeah, these 3Bs are just really ambitious. I don't know.
Oh my god, they trade grabs.
Yeah.
Pointless.
Oh boy.
There you go. We're seeing a lot of that lethal hit this match.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Oh no!
Oh, he goes for the setup, but Steller is prepared.
Why didn't that?
For some reason.
Why didn't that wall rising B work? That was weird. Yeah. It looked like Nightmare legitimately just crouched into it. Yeah, he's so scared of these grabs. He can't
my god, he's
grabs.
just blocking everything.
What would happen if Nightmare spent more time doing RE? Is that not a good idea?
I don't know. I mean, it's the kind of. I think it's the kind of thing where like, Ivy isn't the one aggressing. You need to find the spots for it.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of RE safe stuff, she pretty much just has like 3K. But again, I think the problem is that Nightmare in this situation is the one who's being aggressive. So it's hard to time a defensive move like that.
Yeah, it just really seems like Incendiate is kind of all over him at this point. He even has certain subtle timings that Steller has that's allowing him to play even more defensively in a successful way. And Steller is so terrified of the grabs at this point. You see him ducking on virtually all possible situations when they're in close or in mid-range, which is one of the reasons why you're seeing these lethal hits happening so many more times.
Alright, but he's got a big old bunch of bar.
I feel like if this set, once it's over, had like a gravestone and a graveyard, it would be like, here lies Incendiate versus Steller. Breaking Ivy's command grabs is very important.
What a tale.
Yep. It was the best of times, it was the grabbiest of times. I don't like
I really like that AA punish.
I don't like these 3Bs.
Yeah.
These 3Bs bother me.
Yeah. Why
that was Jordan's fault.
Right.
Ooh, nice
but it just goes through him. Gets a big ol' whip punish. Yeah, we're gonna be spending our bar this round.
Yeah.
Right?
See, like he's staying at this
we are gonna be spending our bar,
is
right?
Scary.
We are gonna be spending our bar, right? Okay.
He probably wanted to try and find a position where he could use the terror charge he already had built up before he spent bar.
Sure, that makes sense. It's better to be in a position where you have 2 bars and the opponent does not.
Yeah.
Oh, just too impatient.
Yeah, he's getting he's getting irritated with the fact that Incendiate is able to block like everything that he does.
Right.
Now that being said, assuming that he guesses correctly here, he does have a bar. Okay, here we go.
All right, yeah. Incendiate delayed the grab, so he had time to soul charge up. Controller?
Oh no. This kind of sucks. No, wait, pause it. You can pause it here. Oh well, that stinks. You just effectively just destroyed his whole bar. No.
It was the plan all along. You see.
I don't know so much about that one.
Ask them what's up.
Wait, yeah.
Steller.
If we could hold up, if any of you guys are on the stream, because that one specifically because of the bar, like
yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
All right, looks like they're just gonna go back into it.
I would honestly feel more comfortable if that one was not counted, even though I know Incendiate had a pretty good chance of winning that.
At that point, I feel like it's kind of on them. Neither of them are saying anything.
Yeah, okay.
And you can't just decide that the game doesn't count. I mean, I don't know, it's your...
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
again, it seems like the
if
kind of
neither
thing where it's
player
like...
feels all that bad about it, then we'll count it, but I don't know. That would bother me.
Again, it's kind of... I feel like it's on Steller at that point to say something.
Yeah, you're right.
And they just went back into it, and we didn't have enough time to, you know, tell them to stop. So...
Yeah, unfortunately, that is basically the only crux of a delay situation. Now, that being said, Steller has done what we were kind of hoping that he would do, which is switching the stage.
Yeah.
It's not wholeheartedly that different, but potentially different enough. It's certainly darker, which can help Nightmare.
Yeah, he's very hard to see.
Yeah, especially when he's in deep purple.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the Jimi Hendrix favorite.
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix. He also said his name whenever he would tell a song. Whenever he would tell a song.
It was weird that he did that. But...
It was weird, but you know he's a genius, so there's not much we can say. All right, gets the punch.
Yeah.
Dead to
I
a
like
grab.
that,
I
then
think.
he gets the armor anyway.
Okay, here we go. Oh man, I would have lost to that duck. I thought for sure Steller was going to grab.
That was a fantastic sidestep from Incendiate. Really good awareness of the floor stance.
No!
Just running up into
these
3Bs.
There are so many different mids you could have done that would have been better. You had Terror Charge, no less. Yo, kicks. Yo, kicks! Come to think of it, you know what we haven't seen Steller do literally at all? GI.
Again, it's another situation where he's not the aggressor. Like
but in these kinds of situations where he's peppering with like these small kicks, I think it makes sense, especially with the fact that Nightmare's post GI is, you know, not nothing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
One could even say that it's good.
What?
But I'm not a scientist.
Yeah. Is he gonna get it? Nope. Go solo.
Man, every time we get into one of these situations, Jordan is the one who wins out.
Oh boy. Again, Jordan just has this composure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just allowing Steller to make a mistake and get a little bit overly ambitious and overextend on his wake-up options, or to go into like stance options that are unsafe anyway.
All right, nice. Finally gets a good punish on his grab.
Oh, interesting.
2K. I think he probably wanted 60K. But...
Yeah. Oh, yeah? You might be right. Getting those 2As. Yeah, what about doing a lot more 2A, huh? What about going for, like, something that's relatively not as high reward, but still quite irritating to deal with?
Right. Yeah, it seems like that'd probably be a good way to just contain him in general.
Yeah. Catching these ducks. Well, apparently you don't even have to worry about it being blocked.
Right.
Yeah, here we go. Tiny kicks. Very
just
akin
getting
to
in
Ivy.
his face and peppering him.
Yeah. Ooh. You know, $1 billion says that Incendiate's really missing Christmas tree for those kinds of situations.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Sane.
It's still there.
Yeah, but is it? Ooh. That's more like a Kwanzaa tree at that point.
I don't like the undertone of that statement.
Kwanzaa trees are a lot smaller. And they're more unsafe.
Goes straight for the launch.
Or they're more consistently unsafe.
Yeah, that's gonna be the round. And Incendiate at this point is kind of just looking like he's running away with this one.
Yeah, it feels like Steller is getting certain ideas and warming up on certain situations ever so gradually, but it's just simply not enough. Coupled with the fact that his composure when it comes to like really like tight sets and tight games is just simply not there.
Yeah.
That's really the thing that's killing him at the moment. Well, that and the fact that he can't break grabs. Which, trust me, I know the feeling.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Incendiate is breaking almost all of... Oh, and that's huge. That might be the round. I think so. Yeah. Jesus, he just smacked him like twice.
It was more like once. it was one button input that was a variety of slaps.
Alright, peppering him.
Alright, I don't mind the 3Bs in that range. It's the run up right into his face kind of ones that I don't like. I like that much more.
Alright, Terror charging a lot of meters, so it's looking pretty good for Vesper right about now. But
Incendiate also has bar as well. And it's just, again, we're in this situation that we've been in tons of times already. Okay, oh! Imagine he committed. Bing, bang, bing, bomb.
Pretty good, and he can't soul charge out of it. Oh, but no, with punish on the GI?
I would have aggressively
should really
soul
spend his meter, yeah.
I would think roll up.
Got him in the corner with no guard gauge.
Oh! I got hit by that. I got hit by that. 100% I got hit by that.
Well, you were also tech crouching.
Yeah. That's true. Imagine Amy having an option in that situation that's not tech crouching.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
That'd be weird.
Yeah. Alright, so Steller getting another game, but it's still 8-2. He's got quite a mountain to climb.
We've seen people make these kinds of comebacks before, so I know it's perfectly possible. It's just going to be a matter of you know, when we always talk about these long sets, it's always like a version of hot potato, where it's like, you know, Incendiate had a big run, it's possible that Steller will now have a big run, but how big of a run is he going to get by the time Incendiate figures something else out on top of it, you know?
Right, exactly. He does have 2 games to work with, so...
Alright, I like the pressure, I like the pressure that Steller has going a little bit more, where it's a little bit safer, it's a little bit more bent on guard damage. But again, this is why he isn't playing that way. I honestly feel like this is the main reason why he's not playing that way more consistently. It's because he just opens himself up for these kinds of grabs.
Yeah.
And that stinks. That honestly commanded the entire set. Dictated
nice movement.
With turnaround drill.
Oh wow, the 668 neutral. Nice duck, but no punish. Incendiate is breaking, like, all of Stellar's grabs.
Yeah, it must be irritating. It's not like Astroth, where it's like you actually get some sort of a reward even if the grabs get broken.
Right. Oh, never mind.
Well, it's only one, though.
Slam. Yeah, but it was potentially a meaningful one if he's able to secure this round off of it.
See, at this point, I'm starting to think, like, if I'm Steller, it's like, well, what if, no, he got hit by it! Is he dead? He is dead,
It's a counter hit, low life. He's super dead.
That's a shame. Gee whiz.
I feel like maybe some jump Ks, I think, would be pretty helpful here.
He's been trying to use jump K, it's just not panning out.
Yeah.
He's been trying to do it for a while now, and it's like, it works every once in a while, but then situations like this
that's a lethal hit, but no, it's not.
Okay, here we go.
I just think that it would solve getting hit by CS, it would solve, like, ducking and whatnot, and it would
Plus
kill
it's safe on block.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
But it was also the fact, remember, there was that one time
damage.
that Incendiate tech crouched onto the jump kick like 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So that sucked for somebody.
Is he going for the CE? No. Oh yeah, he is. It's gonna.
No!
It's I-12. It's I-12 in stance. I-12 mid horizontal nuclear hitbox.
But you know that, like, you know Steller was looking for it, so that kind of stunk too.
The thing is, because it's so fast, you can't step guard it.
Yeah.
Like, you have to just block.
And that's
which is why it's so good, because it really makes you, it really enforces the
Nightmare could have possibly backstepped it at that range, but I know why he wouldn't want to, though.
I wonder if it loses to armor.
No.
It is multiple hit. It just depends on the first hit.
Yeah, that's true. Couldn't say. I couldn't tell you. In fact, even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
That's very rude.
No, it's just, I'm being honest right now. You want people to be honest with you, right? Oh boy.
I don't want people to be honest with me. I want people to
do what you want, no matter what. Damn
exactly.
the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get you.
I want people to tell me what I want to hear.
You want a yes man.
Exactly.
And you've cultivated the New York scene to be just like that.
Sure.
I don't know why, but you know. Oh man, imagine he got in a whiff punish.
No whiff punish.
Gee whiz. That could have been grim. Whoa, I don't know what's going on now. This is some next level stuff going on right now.
Alright. Gonna be a wall splat.
It's like Steller is having
Follow-up.
such a hard time cracking Incendiate's defense.
Oh! Get the full unblockable.
He's having such a hard time cracking the defense of Incendiate to the point where he's adding in, like, so many layers of Yomi that it looks weird. And it looks silly.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, alright, well, people who are stand blocking me all the time, I'm just gonna grab them. Oh, I'm just getting my grabs broken every single time. Alright, well, what about jump K? Oh, he's just tech crouching under them. Alright, well, what if I just, like, wait 75 seconds and literally just run him towards the other side of the ring? I've definitely been in those situations before.
He's got a lot to work with here. This is a big old bar meter. He's just trying to work his guard gauge.
I respect it, yeah. Especially if Incendiate's just going to be blocking to such a degree. This is the potentially last round.
Oh, yeah, don't whiff the full drill, because that's going to be the set. Oh, but okay, he's spending another bar. That's really...
I think it was very fitting that the grab is the thing that ended it.
Yeah, yeah. Crazy.
Well,
I've never seen Incendiate grab people with Ivy.
Well, kudos to Incendiate. Again, apologies to Steller for... well, I appreciate the fact that Steller decided to come into one of these things at such short notice. I really hope that he would be willing to do another one of these where he actually gets the proper amount of preparation time. I very much appreciate it. And, you know, kudos to Incendiate. Hopefully the same thing, where we can actually have one of the matches that we set up for the week pan out the way that we had wanted it to.